Kia ora e whānau, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title, we're going to be addressing a few assumptions you guys had. Also, if you didn't see the other video, we're recreating it because I didn't feel like I addressed the assumptions properly and everything that I wanted to address. We're going to do that in this video. Yeah. So the first thing some of you were worried about is where I get my research from. I research online, okay, aside from social networking sites like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, social media in general. I also conversate with other bunny owners and bunny mums, dads to get their feedback. I talk to vets, specialists overseas in New Zealand. So please do not worry about where I get my information from. I don't know why some of you guys assume that I automatically get my information from YouTube and only YouTube or Uncle Google and that's it. No, I do. You want to hear your laugh? I don't know why some of you fellas thought that I just get my resources and research from YouTube or Uncle Google. See where? Or Uncle Google, okay? But I do my extensive research aside from those different platforms. Another thing you guys were worried about in my getting a new bun vlog was Hida being outside. When I first got her and when you fellas saw her outside, she actually didn't have vaccine against the Kalisi virus, but we didn't have really big cases here in New Zealand or in my area in specific. But yeah, she didn't have her vaccine, but she did get it that same week. I had her on the Friday, I believe. It's in the getting a new bun vlog. I talk about it at the end, my experience with that vet and everything like that. So if you guys want to watch it, I'll leave it linked in the description box below. Her hay and pellets. A lot of you guys were saying that her hay looked brown. I don't know if that has to do with the camera and everything like that. Some pieces were brown, but most of them were green, and I've got her on Timothy and Meadow hay. I also had her on alfalfa, which that hay was just divine beautiful, but we all know that adult bunnies cannot always be on alfalfa hay, you know, because then they can become overweight, obese, have trouble grooming, walking, just doing a normal bunny life stuff. I will say that the resources here in New Zealand aren't as great as overseas, like the USA. I've seen videos, awesome videos of high quality hay. I've tried reaching out to farmers here in New Zealand. Not an option. It's still the same, like it's brown or it's just frail and it's just not quality hay. So I'm trying my best. Why did I not get Hida a friend, a companion? Right now I don't have the resources or time, to be quite honest, for another bunny. She's not spayed, she's not neutered, and I'm going to go more in depth about all of those things in the next video, why I only got one bun. Another big reason too is it's currently October the... what's the date today? So it is October the 5th and I'm going to be moving on the 13th of October, which is next week. I still don't even know what the situation is going to be like that with Hida because we're not supposed to have animals in the house. Most, actually all houses here in Rotorua and New Zealand in general do not allow pets. So that's a whole other challenge that I need to face in getting her a companion on top of that, on top of her not being spayed. Lack of resources, not having the funds to care for her in another bun, and also not even knowing if she can come with us is a whole separate just, you know, it's just not compatible. And I want to say this, bunnies can have a fulfilling, beautiful life by themselves, right? They're not going to die. They're not going to be sad. They're not going to be depressed. In some cases, that can happen. That can happen. That really can happen if they do not have a companion. Yes, that can happen. But you can work your way around that, and bunnies can just have a fulfilled life with or without a companion. But again, my plan for the future is to get her a companion. Just right now it's not looking too great, so I don't want to solidify anything right now. Okay, without further ado, if you find out, that completes our whole video for today. Again, a more in-depth video on why I just have Hida for now will be coming in the future, so keep an eye out. But I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for always supporting me. We're almost at 400 fan bams. Who would have thought? Not me, that's for sure. Well, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Ka kite!